If you're over 60, this message might be life-changing. Prostate issues are becoming increasingly frequent among older men, and most aren't aware that simple daily behaviors might be making the condition worse. If you've been dealing with the urge to urinate often, difficulty starting or stopping your flow, or waking up during the night to use the bathroom, your prostate could be quietly getting larger. But here's what many don't realize: aging isn't always the main cause. It's often the daily routines you're following. As a medical professional, I've witnessed men in their 60s, 70 seconds, and even 80 seconds living pain-free and healthy simply by adjusting a few key habits. On the other hand, I've also seen people suffer by ignoring early signs. In this video, I'm going to break down 10 daily behaviors that can slowly and silently contribute to prostate enlargement. And the number one on this list is the most harmful of them all. This isn't meant to frighten you. It's about equipping you with accurate knowledge and practical solutions to safeguard your well-being. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to naturally and safely prevent further prostate growth. So stay with me until the very end and consider sharing this with someone who might benefit from it. Now, let's begin counting down the 10 everyday habits that might be contributing to your prostate issues without you even realizing it. Habit 10, not drinking enough water and staying dehydrated. You might not give it much thought, but failing to stay hydrated can quietly impact your prostate health. Many seniors tend to cut down on fluids to avoid frequent bathroom trips, particularly at night. However, this can result in concentrated urine, which can irritate both the bladder and prostate over time. Your prostate sits directly beneath the bladder, so when the bladder experiences strain, it also affects the prostate. Chronic lack of hydration can lead to inflammation, one of the major contributors to prostate enlargement. Additionally, older adults often take medications that promote fluid loss, which makes matters worse if water intake is low. When your body lacks proper hydration, toxins can build up more easily, putting extra burden on your urinary system. Over the years, this slow damage may result in an enlarged prostate and regular urinary problems. The good news? The solution is simple. Sip water throughout the day in moderate amounts, even if you don't feel thirsty. Aim for clear or pale yellow urine. That's a good sign you're hydrated. Keeping yourself well hydrated helps keep your bladder relaxed, reduces strain on the prostate, and helps avoid unnecessary swelling. Don't skip water out of concern. Instead, use it as a natural defense to protect your prostate for the long term. Habit 9, sitting too long without moving. Your favorite armchair might be comfortable, but sitting for extended periods can affect your prostate more than you think. Staying seated for hours at a time, especially without breaks, puts consistent pressure on your pelvic area. That pressure slows down blood circulation in the lower part of the body, including the prostate. Over time, reduced blood flow contributes to inflammation and can eventually lead to prostate swelling. Seniors who spend a lot of time sitting watching TV, working on a computer, or reading are at higher risk of developing urinary and prostate-related problems. It's not about avoiding rest altogether, it's about avoiding long periods of inactivity. Your pelvic floor muscles weaken when they aren't used regularly, making it harder to fully empty the bladder. That leftover urine stays behind, irritating the prostate further. The fix? Try standing up every 30 minutes and walking around for a minute or two. Simple actions like light stretching, slow-paced walking, or just a few steps around your home can keep circulation going and reduce the pressure on your lower body. Don't let a sedentary routine cause serious health issues later. A bit of movement now can go a long way toward keeping your prostate in better condition. Habit 8, excessive caffeine intake. Many older adults enjoy a warm cup of coffee in the morning or tea during the afternoon, but consuming too much caffeine can irritate the prostate and bladder. Caffeine acts as a diuretic. It increases urine production and forces your bladder to work harder. It also causes the muscles around your bladder to contract more often, which can lead to urgency and even leakage. If you already have an enlarged or sensitive prostate, this added pressure can cause more problems. Caffeine also tightens the muscles at the bladder's neck, making it tougher to empty it completely. This leaves urine behind, which further strains the prostate. The result? More irritation, more frequent trips to the bathroom, and greater discomfort. While one small coffee isn't usually harmful, drinking several cups of coffee, strong teas, or energy drinks throughout the day adds up. The key is moderation. Try switching to decaf or herbal teas after your first cup in the morning and see if your symptoms improve. Even minor changes can ease pressure on the prostate. You don't have to give up your favorite beverages, just balance them with your long-term health in mind. Habit 7. Regular consumption of spicy and processed foods. Flavorful meals are great, but regularly eating spicy or heavily processed food can negatively impact your prostate. Ingredients like hot peppers, black pepper, and chili sauces can increase overall inflammation in the body, including the prostate. While enjoying a spicy dish occasionally isn't a big concern, making it a frequent habit can cause irritation, especially if your prostate is already enlarged. Processed foods are also a big contributor. They're loaded with chemicals, preservatives, salt, and unhealthy fats, all of which can disrupt hormonal balance and fuel inflammation. For example, consuming too much salt can cause the body to retain water, putting added strain on your urinary system. Foods like packaged snacks, deli meats, frozen meals, and fast food don't support prostate health, they quietly damage it. Over time, these foods contribute to hormonal imbalances, weight gain, and inflammation, key risk factors for prostate growth. If most of your meals come from packages instead of fresh ingredients, your prostate might already be feeling the effects. Focus more on natural, anti-inflammatory options like leafy vegetables, berries, and healthy fats. Eating for your health doesn't have to be dull, it just needs to protect your body, especially your prostate. Habit 6. Delaying bathroom visits. We've all done it holding in urine because we're too occupied or far from a restroom. But regularly delaying the urge to urinate can gradually damage your prostate. When you hold urine in for too long, the bladder stretches and becomes strained. This stress pushes down on the prostate, which sits just underneath. Over time, this can cause irritation and swelling of prostate tissues. Older adults are especially vulnerable since the muscles controlling the bladder and prostate weaken with age. Postponing trips to the restroom can also result in incomplete emptying, which leaves stagnant urine behind, an ideal environment for bacteria and inflammation. This can lead to infections that make the prostate even more irritated and potentially increase its size. On top of that, the discomfort can disrupt your sleep and mood. To protect your prostate, respond promptly to your body's signals. Don't delay trips to the restroom, particularly if you're trying to sleep better or reduce nighttime urination. Making a habit of going to the bathroom as soon as you feel the need can help avoid future complications. Remember, your bladder and prostate work together. When one is under pressure, the other suffers too. Don't ignore your body's natural signals. It's one of your best tools for prevention. Habit 5. Smoking or being exposed to secondhand smoke. One of the most harmful habits for your prostate is smoking, and even being around others who smoke can be damaging. The toxins in tobacco smoke interfere with blood circulation, increase overall inflammation, and harm fragile tissues including those in your prostate. Smoking also elevates oxidative stress, reducing your body's ability to recover from damage. With time, this leads to swelling of the prostate, tissue irritation, and a higher likelihood of developing prostate cancer. For seniors, the effects accumulate more rapidly. The more exposure you've had over the years, the greater the toll on your prostate health. Additionally, smoking depletes essential antioxidants in the body, nutrients that are vital for defending against prostate disorders. Even if you quit long ago, regularly being near smokers still poses risks. If you currently smoke, speak with a healthcare provider about options to quit. There are support groups, nicotine substitutes, and even natural approaches that can help you transition in a safer way. The benefits of quitting show up fast within a few weeks. Circulation improves, inflammation decreases, and the prostate can begin to recover. If you've never smoked, do your best to avoid any exposure altogether. This one choice alone can add years of improved urinary health. It's never too late to make this change and protect your body. Habit 4. Not going for regular checkups. Many men delay doctor visits unless something feels wrong, but that approach can be risky, especially after the age of 60. The prostate can begin enlarging with no early symptoms. Regular health checkups are essential for catching these changes early before they become serious. A basic visit can help detect early signs of infection, inflammation, or growth that might not yet be painful. Tests like the digital rectal exam and PSA blood test are quick, non-invasive, and often life-saving. Skipping them removes your chance to take preventive action while the issue is still manageable. Some men find it uncomfortable to discuss urinary or prostate concerns, but starting that conversation early offers more opportunities for natural solutions. Waiting too long may lead to complications such as bladder retention or infections. Visiting your doctor once a year to review your prostate health is more than a precaution, it's a form of powerful self-care. And when problems are caught early, lifestyle adjustments are often enough to reverse them. No need for medication or surgical procedures. Don't wait for symptoms to escalate. Being proactive is one of the smartest moves a man over 60 can make when it comes to long-term prostate care. Quick tip: try the Senior Health Tracker. Many older adults have started using a tool called the Senior Health Tracker. This is a user-friendly app designed to help track fluid intake, urinary patterns, symptoms, and even remind you of upcoming medical appointments. Why is that helpful? Because doctors can provide better guidance when they have consistent data to work with. Right now, more seniors than ever are looking for tools that simplify health monitoring, and very few apps are created specifically for men over 60. That's what makes this one different. It's free to test and can help you stay organized daily. You'll find the app in App Store. Don't miss the opportunity to use a tool designed to naturally support your prostate health. Habit 3. Eating red meat too frequently. Red meat might be a regular part of your meals, but consuming it too often, especially daily, can gradually enlarge your prostate. Scientific studies link high red meat intake, particularly processed options like bacon, hot dogs, and deli meats, to increased body-wide inflammation. Saturated fats and chemical additives used in meat preservation are part of the problem. They interfere with hormone balance and elevate oxidative stress, which triggers swelling in the prostate. Older adults also tend to have slower digestion, and red meat takes more time and effort to process. This leads to bloating, weight gain, and increased pressure in the pelvic region, all of which worsen prostate symptoms. You don't need to eliminate red meat entirely, but cutting it down to once or twice a week can significantly reduce the risk. Choose alternatives like lean chicken, fish, legumes, or plant-based dishes rich in fiber such as vegetable soups or lentil stews. These changes support digestion and reduce inflammation, which helps your prostate function better. You'll likely feel more energized, experience fewer symptoms, and see long-term improvements in your health. It's not about giving up what you enjoy, just making smarter choices your body will appreciate. Habit 2. Carrying excess weight around your belly. As we grow older, extra fat around the abdomen becomes more than a cosmetic concern, it's a warning sign for prostate issues. Belly fat produces inflammatory substances that spread throughout the body, including the prostate. This constant low-grade inflammation contributes to prostate swelling and increases the chances of frequent urination and even sexual performance issues. Men with larger waistlines are more prone to an enlarged prostate and related complications. Belly fat also disrupts the hormonal balance between testosterone and estrogen, both of which influence prostate size and function, but the solution doesn't require drastic dieting. Small, consistent improvements can go a long way. Start by taking daily walks, eating slightly smaller portions, and cutting down on sugars. Even shedding a few pounds can make a noticeable difference in urinary comfort. Remember, abdominal fat presses against the bladder and pelvic organs, which increases pressure on the prostate. Reducing your waistline to under 40 inches is one of the most effective steps for long-term prostate wellness. Don't ignore the weight at your midsection. It's more than just fat. It's your body signaling for attention. Trim it down and you'll feel the improvement in your body and your daily life. Habit 1. Not addressing chronic stress. This is the most overlooked habit and the most dangerous one. Persistent stress silently harms the prostate. When you're constantly feeling anxious, overwhelmed, or mentally exhausted, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, these hormones create inflammation, increase muscle tension, and disrupt hormone levels, all of which contribute to prostate irritation. Stress also causes tightness in the pelvic area, limits blood flow, and aggravates the nerves near the prostate. Additionally, stress weakens the immune system, making it harder for your body to combat inflammation or infections. Older adults often carry this stress quietly due to money worries, health concerns, or family issues, and it accumulates over time. The effects? More frequent bathroom trips, pelvic pain, urgency, and a swollen prostate. But here's the good news: it's manageable. Just a few minutes of breathing exercises, gentle stretching, walking, or simply sitting in silence each day can bring stress levels down. Socializing, laughing, and getting enough rest are also powerful natural medicines not just for your mind but for your prostate as well. Managing stress isn't just about peace of mind, it's about allowing your body to restore itself from within. By focusing on stress relief, you can reduce symptoms and stop further prostate enlargement. It's the most impactful step you can take today for a healthier and more comfortable future. Final thoughts: what should you do next? Now that you're aware of the 10 daily habits that may be contributing to prostate enlargement, the question becomes, what action will you take? These aren't minor lifestyle changes. They're meaningful habits that could prevent months or even years of discomfort, sleep interruptions, and reliance on medication. If you're past 60, now is the perfect time to make a shift. Start with just one change this week: drink more water, go for a short walk, skip that second serving of red meat. Every healthy choice you make adds up. Your prostate won't recover overnight, but with dedication and the right routines, your body has a remarkable ability to heal. Thank you for watching. If this video brought value to you, please share it with your brothers, friends, or any man over 60 who might benefit. You're not alone in this. With knowledge and action, it's never too late to start improving. Take care of your prostate and it will return the favor.